This morning's breakfast Bible bite is on Christian living, part 2. We will begin part 2 of our dissertation on Have you ever asked God to send someone else? We'll begin with Moses as a fugitive from Egyptian hierarchy and living in the desert, working as a shepherd for his father-in-law Jethro, when he sees an amazing sight. We read the narrative in Exodus 3, 1 through 12. Now Moses was tending the flock of Jethro, his father-in-law, the priest of Midian, and he led the flock to the back of the desert and came to Horeb, the mountain of God. And an angel of the Lord appeared to him in a flame of fire from the midst of a burning bush. So he looked, and behold, the bush was burning with fire, but the bush was not consumed. Then Moses said, I will turn aside now and see this great sight, why the bush doesn't burn. So when God saw that he had turned aside to look, God called to him from the midst of the burning bush and said, Moses, Moses. And he said, Here I am. Then he said, Do not draw near to this place. Take the sandals off your feet, for the place where you stand is holy ground. The sandals represent Moses' connection with the world, and our connection with the world has no place in God's holy presence. Moreover, he said, I am the God of your father, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, the God of Jacob. And Moses hid his face, for he was afraid to look upon God. And the Lord said, I have surely seen the oppression of my people who are in Egypt, and have heard their cry because of their taskmasters, for I know their sorrows. So I have come down to deliver them out of the hand of the Egyptians, and to bring them up from that land to a good and large land, to a land flowing with milk and honey, to a place of the Canaanites and the Hittites and the Amorites and the Perizzites and the Hivites and the Jebusites. Now therefore, behold, the cry of the children of Israel has come to me, and I have seen the oppression with which the Egyptians oppress them. Come now, therefore I will send you to Pharaoh, that you may bring my people, the children of Israel, out of Egypt. But Moses said to God, Who am I that I should go to Pharaoh, and that I should bring the children of Israel out of Egypt? So God said, I will certainly be with you, and shall be a sign to you that I have sent you. When you have brought the people out of Egypt, you shall serve God on this mountain. Moses protested and offered an excuse. I'm not up to the task. Haven't we done the same thing when God requires us to go beyond our comfort zone? In Exodus 4, 10 through 15, we read this pretext. Moses replied to the Lord, Please, Lord, I have never been eloquent, either in the past or present or recently or since you have been speaking to your servant, because I am slow and hesitant in speech. And Yahweh said to him, Who made the human mouth? Who makes a mute or deaf person, seeing or blind? Is it not I, Yahweh? Now go. I will help you speak, and I will teach you what to say. Moses said, Please, Lord, send someone else. Then the Lord's anger burned against Moses, and he said, Isn't Aaron the Levite your brother? I know that he can speak well, and also he is on his way to meet you. He will rejoice when he sees you. You will speak with him and tell him what to say. I will help you both and help him to speak, and will teach you both what to do. God has offered Moses a way of escape, as he will do for you and me when the going gets tough. 1 Corinthians 10:13 reads, God is faithful, and he will not allow you to be tempted beyond what you are able to bear. But with the temptation he will also provide a way of escape, so that you may be able to bear it.